Welcome to the Chop Team. I'm Seth the Darkchild.
twinsinc.
West Boogie.
Yes, sir. And we're here today. Disregard the fact that we don't have our normal intro. We are upgrading and improving.
There we go.
Because as Kevin Samuel says, build it as you fly it.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we got to do it. So the topic for today is something that's we've been looking at a little bit,
Right.
and we just wanted to chop it up. So the question: who is over sexualizing our community and society? And spoiler alert, it's not me.
And I posed this question the whole week on IG, on the Chop Team and twinsinc website, and on Facebook as well. Just posed a question out there to see if anyone had anything to say. And of course, no one had anything to say. Mainly the women, of course, they had nothing to say. But I'm sure if I'd have said something about women's fault because X, Y, Z, it'd been all flood the gates. But because I posed a question like that, no one responded. But it's okay, because sounds let me know that it might be a good topic to talk about. So that's what we're talking about it right now. So when it comes to society and things being over-sexualized, especially women, because be honest, fellas, you don't see guys walking around with their shirts off, six packs. You do there and there, but you don't see that as much as you see women on TV, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Everywhere you turn, you look. Streets. You see a woman walk around half naked, booty out, big boobs, makeup on, lips, all this. It's there. There, clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
And in some situations, we say it's not men, but of course, it'd be men who run the company, right? We have men who run these big corporations and everything, right?
Wait. It depends on what the product is.
Right,
Okay,
right. Regardless of product is, yes, man, we do run these big companies, right? But guess who do we hire to run our PR for marketing? Who do we hire to run that?
Mm-hmm.
We think about most of the companies that we all work for. I work for a big company. No, I ain't saying their name, but the kind I work for, you look at the marketing team, you look at the men and women, you have a higher numbers of women running that department than it is men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, who is in control of what's being seen on a daily basis? And like our child said earlier in the conversation, it's not men.
Yeah. I mean, first off, I want to give you ladies a disclaimer so you can feel free to use this to defend whatever argument you got. Women control 80% of consumer spending in America, period. So all this, you don't make as much money as men and all this is garbage. 85% or 85 cents out of every dollar that is spent in the consumer arena, AKA shopping, grocery shopping, heck, even houses and cars, women control 85% of that. So
Facts.
It is being marketed to women by women, but that you can use that any way you want to make yourself feel better. Now, back on to making you mad.
Not making you mad. Before we keep going, Quest Boogie, anything you want to chime in about so far? We jumping in? Your thoughts so far?
No, I think I'm on the same page with you guys. Obviously, it is women, and we can go into the reasons why.
Oh yeah,
they do it. You know what I mean? Well, because for attention. Number one, it attracts men. They could be looking for a potential suitor. I just find it interesting that I can dress like this or do this or that, but don't judge me. You know what I mean?
no body shaming, right?
I'm not a whore. You know what I mean?
I just wear the uniform.
Right. Or, you know what I mean? Or I'm not supposed to, men aren't supposed to say anything. You're just supposed to look, but not touch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. It's just, it's weird, but it is what it is, man.
No, I'm with you. So right here, you look on, Google, it says here in American culture. So in America, of course.
Yeah, this ain't a black and white thing. This is females.
Right. There is a constant image of young women and girls being over-sexualized, although popular businesses benefit from most girls wanting to look the same way. Mm-hmm. The girls themselves are being, I'll stop there. Although the popular business believes that most girls want to look the same way. Mm-hmm. Meaning that it's still not the men. So give you more example, because some people, I don't know, your brain level may be at X, Y, Z. let's go to what we do on a daily basis that everyone do, at least 80% people do on a daily basis.
Okay.
TikTok. How many times that you can go on TikTok, just scrolling through, and there's a new challenge that's put out there. And most of the challenges that you see are sexualized challenges. You got the busted challenge, you got the walk challenge, you got
the flip you challenge where the guy is holding
to the girl upside down. Yeah, or the one with the girl with the silhouette with the red light.
Yeah.
All those are challenges, but it's over sexualized. But then ladies want to get mad at men for like, sliding that DM or only wanting them because what they see. Well, that's
how you're
presenting
yourself.
I mean, first of all, it's human nature. Men and women are supposed to be together, right?
Men are visual.
Well, I'll say this. I'm not saying men's completely visual. What I'm saying is, in the world that we live in, to make a new child, a man and woman must be together to formulate a new life.
Right.
Simple as that.
You gotta get it in.
Simple as that. Even in the animal kingdom, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care about the one sex species out there that make babies without nobody. That's one out of millions.
That shows you that God does make mistakes. Keep it.
So that being said, you still need a man and a woman so naturally, by just natural, we're supposed to be engaging each other. We're supposed to be liking each other. That's what it is. So when you have these challenges out here, or you walk around here with gym outfits as your everyday clothes, where it's damn near skin tight, what do you think we're supposed to do? We're supposed to look the other way?
Wait, see, I want to add something to that.
Go ahead.
It ain't even just look the other way or something. Think about this, real talk. Let's go back 100 years. Women would wear dresses that clenched at the neck and dresses that came. If we saw an ankle, we used to get a hard on. You'd be like, oh man, you see her ankle? Look at that skin. So we didn't ask you to take those long dresses off. If we saw a collarbone, you got a ring back in the day. Like, girl, she showed me her collarbone. Of course I dropped the one knee and put a ring on.
Well, because you know what? Now they figure the less I wear, the more attention I get. It comes down to attention.
But you were going to get attention anyway because men like women.
No, I agree it. But listen though,
okay.
Think what you said. So the woman's walking around with her turtleneck on and socks are going down to her toes. She's all covered up. And then right next to her is a girl who's walking around with just regular shorts on with a tank top. As a guy, who are you gonna choose first? Based on visual. We're visual freaks, right?
Wait. I agree with. See, that's my.
I want the girl with the tank top because I can see more.
Oh,
we all went to college.
Yeah.
Right. We all went to college. We all know what it was like in November in the quad, right? Or down in the student center.
Okay.
They all had on jogging pants and sweaters, and they look good in them sweaters, them knit sweaters and all that.
Yeah.
Studying. You would go up and be like, hey, excuse me, what you reading? You would start up a conversation, and she wasn't half dressed with her midriff out and her booty hanging out the bottom of her pants.
No.
She was fully dressed, and you still was attracted to her. I'm still gonna always keep saying, we didn't ask y'all to take this off. We appreciate it because I ain't gay. I enjoy this, but we didn't ask for this. You did this.
So it's evolved and gotten progressively worse, right? So let's think about when, I don't know how, I don't know how old you guys are, same age as I am, but roughly.
Generation.
So I remember when, sundress season, you know what I mean?
Man.
Or when spring came and you would see some legs, you know what I mean?
God did create sundresses.
Right.
God, a man.
He didn't make that up. He didn't mess that one up.
No, he got that
Right.
100.
You know what I mean? I remember being in school and, the chicks wearing dresses, me trying to take a look. Yeah, I was a little bit creepy back in the day when I was a kid.
I think we all did that.
I was a boy.
See,
right.
It's funny how creepy and boyness is. It's not the same.
Right, not the same thing. You're right. So, but now, I've had numerous conversations about this. Mm-hmm. These tights. Now, I will admit, I look because how can you not? Because you see everything. You can see the shapes. Yeah. You can see. You can see the everything.
Uterus.
Right.
I'm gonna tell.
It leaves nothing really to the imagination.
You can tell on some of these chicks whether they shaved or not. Like, damn, you probably need to go get it.
Some of them are see through. They see through. The point is, I'm happy that I'm not a kid in school now because I wouldn't be able to focus.
Yo, you know what? I actually say a prayer for male teachers.
Right,
dude. Y'all, you guys have the hardest job in the world right now.
Now, mind you, I mean, I don't. I don't have, we all got kids, but I don't have a daughter, thank goodness. Sorry. Twin.
Yeah, I got 2 boys.
But,
I ain't even trying to.
Culturally now, the skin, these tights and things, that's what people are wearing. I hear women say they're comfortable, and I get that, right? They might be comfortable, but it's still gym wear. So now it's being turned into everyday casual wear. Now they can even dress it up and wear it out to, when they're supposed to wear something nice, they turned it into something else.
Like an outfit.
Now it's different. Now, if a woman's wearing a tight and it's a long t-shirt, you can't really see anything. You might just see her, legs or whatever. Now people are wearing midriff. So now you see it. Like I went through a situation before where I dated somebody and they wore that. And they wore these short shirts, and we're walking through the store, and I literally see a dude looking at her crotch. So obviously, I had an issue with, You
had an issue with him looking at her crotch?
No, I know he's gonna look for her wearing it or not wearing a shirt long enough. You know what I mean? The thing is, I don't know. We're wrong if we say something or we disagree with it. You're trying to control our bodies, and then it's this whole, feminist movement, and but at the same time, you can't have it both ways. Okay, because you don't want us to judge you because what you have on. But then again, you can't have it both ways.
Well, think about this for a second. Men is constantly judged all the time.
All the time.
For example, if I go into an interview, I need to be in a suit. I need to be shaved, no earrings, not chewing gum, no jewelry on when I go to an interview. It's my body, right? But I can't go. I have to abide by the rules. Well, based on the job, I have to abide by the rules. If I'm applying for a certain job, I have to dress a certain way. I just can't be like, well, this is my body, my choice. You have to set me the way that I am. So I use that for examples that you can't be out here you can't be out walking around, and I'm really confused from you being a hooker or as being a regular woman I want to holler at. Because back in the day, I can look at a woman who's walking up down the street and tell, okay, she's a hooker. Now I can't tell the difference because y'all all dressed the same now.
You wearing the same uniform.
You're wearing the same exact uniform that I can identify back in the day. Okay, yeah, she's a prostitute, she's a hooker, she's on the street. Yeah, stay away from her. Oh, okay, she got going on. But now I can't tell because y'all both wearing the same exact thing. So you want me, so when guys will run up on you and talking to you and touching you on that stuff, I don't know if you're in that category as you're prostituting, you're doing your job, or you're a regular woman, but you're being harassed. I don't know. So it's like, I'm gonna step back because I don't want to get involved. But then you're upset because black men don't step up and protect you all the time. I don't know what I'm protecting. Am I protecting a woman or a whore?
Yep. Yeah. Some of that is a whole different kind of topic, but I'm just gonna.
I'm based on the dress appeal.
No, and I'm gonna roll with you like that. The same. Here's the thing. What you just said, Quest. First off, I'm not gay, ladies. I'm telling you here. F that. You know what? If you put it out there to be looked at, I'm looking. Okay. If I see a nice camel toe, I will grade you on a scale of 1 to 10. It is no more. I swear to God, I'm done. I am done.
Like right there.
If I see a girl walking towards me half undressed or whatever, I'm not about to look up at the sky like I'm suddenly enamored with the cloud formation over my head. I'm not about to look at the ground like I'm Forrest Gump. I guess I better call Bubba. Hope you're on the shrimp boat. No. I'm going to look because you, as a man, I'm here to look. God gave me 2 eyes to look, and I didn't ask you to put that on. I'm not going to speak to you because you're right. You don't want my attention. I mean, you don't want my verbal attention. Right. I'm not giving you that. I'm not in your type. You put that on to be seen, and I have 2 eyes.
Right.
That's so for anything going forward. I'm no longer with this acting like I'm Forrest Gump. I can't see the forest for the leaves. If you walking towards me, you got your nipples showing. I like nipples, and if they showing through your shirt, that's a nice nipple. Kudos.
It kills me though. They say, guys walk up to them and talk to them. I had this conversation recently with a woman. She's upset because men are walking up to her and approaching her. Well, you're looking like something that is on a platter. You know what I mean? Like
you served us.
You're serving yourself up. So yeah, they're gonna approach you. You know what I mean? Like,
that makes no sense. Right, think about right there. You get all dressed up, dolled up, and go out, right? But mind you, I guarantee that same woman you're talking about, she probably spent an hour plus or hour,
2 hours,
just getting ready to leave out wearing that same outfit.
Right.
So you knew what you was doing before you got dressed. You knew you was looking cute enough that you may get approached. But now when somebody approach you, I'm tired, man, run up over me. Okay, I'm not saying you leave the house look like a bum, but it's a difference between no makeup and hair tied in a little, ponytail and run to the store doing something. They pin your hair dressed up, makeup on, eyelash, lipstick on, all that. Got your girls poked up, a nice dress laying on you, right? Guys gonna holler at you. What are we doing out here?
Right.
Yo,
That's a big difference right there. Like, come on now.
Personal experience. I was kicking it with a young lady. Not young, but I was kicking it with a lady. We around her house. She had on some jogging pants and a t-shirt, right? Good times, right? When we were I was like, yo, we need to run up to the store because we wanted to watch a movie. Let's go get some popcorn and snacks. She got up, took off a jogging pant, put on some tights and a low-cut shirt to run to the store. I'm like, I couldn't even get this at home, but this is what you want to wear to public.
Yeah.
I saw a picture like that. The guy like, hey baby, she going out with her girlfriends. She got like jeans on and a little fishnet top, right? And she went out and then like, all right, babe, me, you can go out. She got her big pajamas on, the big shirt on. Like, what the fuck is this?
I live that. That's not a meme for me. I've seen this happen.
I need the same energy you got with your girls.
Exactly.
Like, what are we doing?
So you the one throwing, like, the ladies of our generation are throwing sex on the street like that. And once again, I want to bring it back because I had a conversation months ago with I think Sherry, right?
Yeah.
When I was like, I was like, you are raising these kids, you are raising these people. It is your responsibility to police what they have going out the door. I said this to her. And now I'm looking at it even worse when I'm in Walmart and I see baby clothes. I'm looking at the little boy clothes, like I say, shorts and a t-shirt. If you go look in the little boy section, ain't nothing form-fitting, ain't nothing tight over there in the boy section. You go to the girl section and you already got, they already got tights to go over diapers. Why do y'all need to know what size diaper my baby girl wears? Why does my little baby girl middle of her stomach need to be showing? Who's looking at my little girl like that?
Right.
And it ain't a father buying this for these kids either. Ladies, y'all doing this. Y'all are doing this from the moment they can crawl. Y'all are doing this until how old is your daughter gonna be when she can buy her own clothes?
Buy her own clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Buy her own clothes? I mean, she got to work.
Yeah, how?
16?
So who's responsible for what she wears from 0 to 16?
I would say me and the wife, but majority of the time it's the wife because she buys everything. So the wife.
Okay. So if you at 14 decide your daughter is over sexualized in her dress code, who did that?
The parents.
Mm-hmm.
The parents. But I mean, even right now, I'm glad you said that. So I have a daughter. She should be 9 in July, and she got long legs, right? Mm-hmm. And she like wearing dresses and skirts like that. So when I saw her wear a dress or skirt, I'm like, oh hell no, nah. Right?
Some shorts on.
Right now, of course, she can wear skirts, whatever, but they must be like the short ones. Meaning that if it comes up, it's shorts underneath it, right?
We'll talk about it. I don't like skirts for that.
I don't need it at all. Like
way too much attention.
Right. And my thing is this. So I said, listen, once because she's already growing, and fellas, if you have a daughter, man, you hate to see it. It's like, what? She's growing. She's not. Where those come from? You guys have daughters. You understand when I say that word. Why? So anyway, if it gets to a certain point where she's being dressed, and the wife don't understand the concept of how she's going to be dressed, I'm throwing shit away. And first, I'm making it well known, like, no, we're not wearing that.
Don't waste my money on this.
Yeah, we're not going to do it because that's the problem. If you're too focused, if the mother, because she's the one who buy the kids the clothes, right? Mm-hmm. If you're more focused on what she wants to wear, her grades ain't up to par, it's disconnect there. What we focus on? Are we focusing on her sexuality or we focusing on her brain? Because she don't need to be out here looking like a T-bone steak running the streets. Because then this one cause conflict. Because now if somebody do something or do anything, I'm gonna go from 0 to 1,000. Yep. And now then depending what happens, I could be jail, I could be dead, I could be wrong, but all of it could be prevented if the mother who buy the clothes were more conscious of what she put on her daughter. Like, are you sure? Is this something that you would wear? No. So why would you put it on my daughter or our daughter? Right? What kind of sense does that make? You say how the world sexualized? No. And she got a problem. I mean, daughter, we won't talk about it, but I'll put a pin there for a minute though. But that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Because I can go off right there for a whole minute.
Glad I don't got them type of problems.
No, I mean,
right. No. We're lucky. Yeah.
But see that, I mean, and once again, we can always, that's just one little part, but you choose, I have 2 boys. You know what you ain't never seen, nobody's ever seen my boys do? Sag their pants.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Why?
I wasn't allowed to do that.
And exactly. I buy your clothes and I buy your clothes to fit your waist and I buy the belt to go around your pants. I don't buy your drawers so you can show them in the street.
Right.
I hate, so if you buy your kids clothes, once again, I know once they get a job, you're gonna lose control, but that's what upbringing and raising is for.
But see, here's the problem here, right?
Okay, listen.
And when you have these young guys running around here with their drawers out, hanging out, pants down to their ankles or knees, like you're not wearing pants, you're wearing, I don't know what you're wearing, nothing.
It's
But
disgusting.
the problem is this: I hold the woman accountable for that.
You know why?
They deal with them.
No. You
That
know why?
too. Go ahead.
Because 85% of Black children are raised in single parent households, 93% of which are female led. But keep going.
Okay, I'll give you that too.
We
I'll give you that too.
always
But
state the stats before we get to our opinions.
right, I listen. You're correct about that. But to add on another layer to that is that the woman out there, like Quest Boogie was saying, you women, y'all entertain that. You entertain the guy with the tight pants. Oh, he cute. No. You entertain that. So as me as a father or a man trying to tell another young brother how you should dress in XYZ, right? I say, oh no, you should put your pants up, you should wear this, button your shirt up, XYZ, look clean, XYZ. But then over here, he getting girls hollering at him when he wears his pants sagged down like that. Who is the young boy gonna listen to? Because once again, we said at the beginning of the conversation, we as men, we're more visualized.
Mm-hmm.
We want the woman. We want the woman. It's just that simple. Mm-hmm. So the women say, hey, I'll give you some, I'll be your friend. I don't care where you look. And they're like, don't do that. Sorry, Dad. I mean, I feel what you're saying, but it ain't working out. I'm going to go with the ladies.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. So, ladies, y'all also have that problem too.
Yep. What was said? I've heard this said. I don't know who started, but you guys raised the men you hate. So, same dudes y'all think ain't hard enough to be the man y'all want them to be is the men y'all raised.
I know. I may ruffle some feathers here, but ladies. Single mothers, ladies who you have kids and father ain't around, whatever case may be, regardless of father out there, you still be responsible for trying to raise that young man and young daughter to be right as adult citizens.
Bars.
So with that being said, you cannot let your son whine all the time and give him everything that you want or talk back to you because XYZ. No, at the end of the day, there needs to be certain levels. Like, okay, I'm the mom, you the son. If I say no, that's it. I be hearing conversations and women they go back with their son about 3 or 4 times. Mom will go outside. She say no. But mom, no. I said no. I said no. Like, stop. No. Say it one time and that's it. If you keep going, pop in the mouth and keep it moving. Because then he'll learn he needs to shut up when I say no is no. See, that's the problem. That's why y'all understand when even when marriage, people together, y'all understand the concept of why the kids listen to their dad more than listen to their mom. See, mothers, y'all compromise too much with your kids. For example, if my kids are eating and the kid won't eat, like, I don't want these peas. Okay, baby, just eat 2 more, and I'll let you get up and play, right? You compromising right there. You creating a bad habit. Me, I say, boy, if you don't eat that, you going straight to bed. You get no ice cream, you're going to bed. You might get your butt beat. Guess what you're going to do? Boom, boom, boom. I ate it. That's it. There's no compromising. That's a perfect example. If you don't get it, I can't help you.
My nephew slept at the table one night.
Oh,
I would not let him up from that table.
Listen, I got baby pictures sleeping on the table with my food because I didn't want to eat the egg. I got baby pictures on the table, but guess what? I ain't gonna out stuck that little high chair because I eat this food. There's no options, and that's a small tidbit that y'all understand because it starts there and it gets worse from there.
It does. It's a cascade.
Stop compromising with your kids. You tell them to do something. That's what it is. That's why. I hate to say this, but that's why we have these young women and young men who go out in the street and dealing with cops and they don't listen because they're hard-headed and things happen. I hate to say it, but some things could be prevented if you just shut up and do what you had to do.
See.
But I ain't blaming no one. It's just the fact that, I'm blaming the parent and raising. The cop situation is a whole different situation.
Right, that's a whole nother
conversation. The point I'm trying to make is that it starts at a young age.
Right.
You got kids who talk back to you or you compromise with them, that's a point right there.
Right.
Yep.
Go ahead, Class. You want to jump in?
Say me?
I'm listening to you, gentlemen.
If I had something to say, I'm gonna jump in like, hey.
I'm gonna once again, we can rip on this subject for a minute because it's so much. But I actually saw a young lady, 12 years old. I think she's 12 or 13. I haven't seen her for a few months. But I noticed something that hurt my feelings. It
Hurt
looked
your
like
feelings?
yeah. It looks like her hairline almost starts back here. She
Okay.
got, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that on weave and stuff.
Okay.
Right.
So
Braids or something.
yeah, her hairline has pulled back from the front of her head.
Okay.
I mean, noticeable, right?
Right.
And once again, she's 12.
Oh.
Why are you weaving? Why are kids getting weaves? Who are they trying to be cute for?
Right.
If you unwilling to comb your own kid's hair, why'd you even have them?
Right.
You knew what went into taking care of a kid's hair.
I mean, but think about this though.
I'm
Back in the
listening.
day, we were kids, or even our parents were kids. Girls would get their hair braided, right?
Yep.
I know your daughter gets her hair braided,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't do that. But by putting weave in their head,
That extra weight,
or whatever the case may be, whomever's doing is doing it tight, who knows, right? Because she's too young, right?
Mhm.
It's breaking her hair off more than likely, causing her to lose hair or her hairline to recede or whatever the case may be. That, blame it, I bet $1,000 it's the mother. Probably because the mother gets her hair done that way and, wants her child to look like her. Not even so much probably lazy.
It ain't even lazy.
It's not even lazy.
Convenient.
It's maybe not even convenient. It could be.
It's
Or
lifestyle.
it could be lifestyle or,
Mhm.
Some women are so conditioned with weave now, right? It's a new thing, especially in our community, that, they want their kid to have it because that's all they know, or that's,
Yeah, that's true. Condition.
not thinking about, the child is too young to do that to. So now you're ruining this girl's hair.
But even on top of that, you raising little girls now thinking that, okay, let me go get weave now. Like they're more focused on getting weave than working out, playing sports,
Getting them books.
Like they're more focused. I need to get my hair done. I can't. What?
And once again, and we always gonna keep coming back. Who asked you to do that?
Right.
I mean, I've never asked.
Never. I
was-
hate weave.
I was kicking with a young lady a few months ago, and this same conversation came up when she needed to go get her hair done. Right.
Okay.
Now, admittedly, it looked horrible. Right. But I'm not gonna tell her. I swallowed that one. I'm not gonna tell a black woman to go get a weave. I would love you to take care of your head properly.
Right.
But if you gotta put a ball cap on, I'd rather you wear a ball cap than a head full of weave.
Yeah, ball cap, ponytail, or wrap a little cute scarf. You know what I'm saying?
Something. And I don't like the bunny
wigs now. I'll even go with a wig over weave. I'm gonna be honest.
And you know what? It's horrible when the wigs come off. We're not even gonna go there. But the point being is that she said, "Well, I gotta go get it. I'm gonna go get my hair weave." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because I wanted to look good." I said, "For who?" She said, "You don't like it when I get my hair weave?" I said, "I've known you for a long time. How many times have I ever asked you to go get a weave?"
Ladies, anyone listen to this episode here in IG or podcast, I want you to comment on the video or go to IG, the Chop Team. And I want to know, for the ladies who be listening, can you tell me if you personally, a man has told you personally, hey baby, I need you to go and get some weave. I need you to go and get 12 inches, 20 pack, or that Remy Ma, whatever you want to call the hairstyle. Please let me know if a man actually told you to go get weave done. Or he told you to get your nails done with the long and stickers and all that stuff on your freaking nails, or a man told you to put makeup on or eyelash on. Now, lips, yes, I need the lips popping. I don't like crusty lips, so I need the lips, popping.
Lip gloss, it's a long way from lip gloss to lipstick.
Right.
It's a long way.
Right, but I just want to know, because I want to know, ladies, has man really told you to go out there and do this? If not, then the follow-up question is, why do you do it? Continue, Seth. Go ahead.
No, well, that's the same. That's it right there. I mean, I went down the list. I said, how many times have I ever asked you to get your hair weave? She was like, never. I said, I never said. How many times I asked you to go get your nails done? She said, you pay for me to get my nails done a number of times. I said, no. I pay for you to get a nails done, file down. You get no French tips.
Right.
Yeah, manicure. I ain't never asked you to get no extensions or fakeness added to your body.
And to add to that too, right? And most women that we have talked to, there was something that you might already been doing. So we might have gave you money to maintain what you're already doing.
I don't even do that.
But I'm just saying that, like,
you gotta maintain your own habit.
No, I get that, but I'm saying that the point, because somebody say, well, you give me money for it. I give you money for something that you was already doing, but I never told you to do it. If you said, "Babe, I'm gonna get my nails done," okay, but here's like $60.
Yes.
Go towards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll give you
Right.
money to go towards you gonna do it. But I never
Right.
said
Mhm.
go and do it. I never said I need pink hair this time.
Nope.
I need a lock hair going down to your butt crack. I don't know. Not one black
Not
woman
one.
got hair that long. See me, I don't care much for weave. But if you get weave, make it natural weave. Make it to where it looks real. What I'm saying, you add a few inches on, not the stuff all the way down your back and all different colors. That's not you.
So
Go ahead.
I just noticed something. We're talking about hair and stuff now. You know, that's a sensitive subject among black women. But what I can say is this: I just saw this. I saw a woman who had this long hair. You know, and I'm not skilled enough sometimes to tell when it's weave unless it's horrible. I can't tell.
She's
Somebody-
black. It ain't
right.
gonna be past her shoulders.
Right,
99%
right.
of the time.
But she got hair at one moment and she's bald headed the next moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about literally haircut shorter than mine.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
See,
And I'm like, it's got to be a wig, but they're making these wigs now where you can't tell us, at least I can't tell us a wig, but they're putting hair on men. They can put a hair on you and your fade will look harder than mine.
you know, and once again, I'm not gonna knock a dude adding some dye to his face. You know what I'm saying? Adding some dye to his head because you don't always want that gray to show.
Right.
See, there's a certain
Like
level.
my grade up.
But there's a certain level of vanity that's inherent in everybody. You want to look good.
Right,
You're gonna when you put on your slacks or your suit, you want that crease to show.
right.
That's vanity, right? But it's a difference between getting a nice suit and then going to spend $20,000 on a suit. One of them, why did you spend that much money on a damn suit? You can
Values, right?
when you live in the project. I've seen when you live in the projects, but you drive a Mercedes. Your priority is in the
Priorities
wrong
are
place,
messed up.
brother.
Way.
It looks good
It does.
and it's gonna attract attention, but your priorities are kind of messed up if you're doing that.
Right.
I'm gonna roll that back around to I seen a girl at Walmart. No, I was cashing out at Target. I was at Target. This girl's eyelash, you know, she had the fake eyelash, and one of them was just hanging off. And, you know, and you gotta work like that for the rest of your shift with an eyelash hanging off. But you know, your priorities in the wrong place. Why'd you
Right.
even get that in the first place? Or this worst little chick who put Gorilla Glue on her head.
Thinking it was something else.
No, she knew what it was. She
was being cheap. She was going to find an alternate route. She ran out of her other product.
Is that truly what happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
She was-
my God.
yeah.
But that math, like, you already got a weave, and then you slap Gorilla Glue on top of it so that it was there for what, 2, 3, 4 months without it. The point to being is
Who you doing it for?
who you do exactly. Who are you doing this for? Because what dude asked you to get that fake ponytail down to the middle of your back anyway?
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, yes, we like our women to look beautiful,
We do.
smell cute and all that stuff, but we want to be natural. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you we don't mind with little enhancements, but going all out.
Buying bodies, $5 grand.
Okay, 3 different dudes. What's the highest high heel you want your girl to wear?
I mean, it depends where we're going out.
No,
It ain't every day.
What's the tallest
the
high heel?
average. For me, my wife used to wear heels all the time when I first met her.
Like, what, 3 inches?
But
four?
they were just, I guess, the regular height. Average height, we think, Wes?
I'm like 3 inches.
3 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they're doing 4 and 5 inches.
Yeah.
Now you see it.
Okay. So after you get past 3 inches, it ain't what I want no more. So who is it for?
Right.
Right.
She can't wear no more.
Yeah. I mean, like,
can't do it.
you know, who's it for? Like, you ain't doing what I want you to do anymore. When I asked you to go get your hair done, you know, you could have got it done just to the like you say, right on your neck, right on your shoulder. I'd have been happy. So when you got it down to the small of your back, who you did that for? That wasn't for me. And you can do what you want for yourself, but like you said about protection earlier, if you're doing what you want to do for yourself to take yourself from a woman I want to be with to someone that gives off the vibe of a streetwalker, that's a choice.
Or single. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right, it's for sale.
yeah,
Right,
and if you-
yourself.
For rent.
and if you're
Right.
wearing the outfit, if you choose why all these women are choosing to wear that outfit and they doing it, it's not us. It's not us.
That's part, I get it, right? You get the argument, I'm sure from the other side, you know, it's part of media, and I get it. That's what they're pushing. That's what your kids are seeing on TV. Or when you look on TV, you see the Kardashians, or you see this or that.
The Kardashians are what?
Oh, they're women. I get you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'm a clock it.
I get what you're saying.
The marketing team we were just talking about. Who running the marketing for most companies?
In a lot of cases. In a lot of cases. And I get some men might want it for their own personal reasons. I get it. By and large, the average man is okay with looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just like we're okay with going to a strip club and we know that's what we're gonna see at the strip club. However, the average woman, your average woman, your wife, your girlfriend, your daughters, and stuff like that, you're not trying to see that. When I remember when these tights first came out, I was enamored by what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that somebody was bold enough to wear something where they were just literally showing off their crotch. Like I couldn't believe it.
I'm on your side. I remember.
So yeah, so now it's become so popular and so wide. Everybody wears them. You know what I mean?
Everywhere. I'm talking about they wear them like it's a regular outfit. So
now my fear is, because I thought about, man, if I had a daughter, like, how would you feel? You know, especially that father that feels like they can't say anything, like they've been neutered in their marriage and they can't say anything. The mother wears them, the daughter's wearing them. Now you got your little 10, 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-old daughter walking around and she's wearing them. And you're with your family, you're walking around and you see grown men looking at your daughter in a sexual way. Because let's keep it real. When I was a kid, the girls didn't look like they did when my dad was a kid.
Facts.
My brother, 4 or 5 years behind me, girls started looking a little different. My sister, 10 or 12, 13 years behind me, they don't look the same. Now these young girls now, they look the same. I remember the first time I saw a young girl or a white girl that had a butt.
I know.
It was crazy because they used to be straight up and down. It was crazy. It was like the coolest thing. I was like, when did they start making these?
And they came in nice sizes and shapes.
Right. So it's obviously something in the food. You know what I mean?
Clearly in the food.
Clearly in the food.
Clearly.
But, you know, now, you know, and you got some of these young girls that are underage and they got bodies of what used to be 20-year-olds or 25-year-olds. You know what I mean? So, you know, you can put some of it on a man, but at the same time, you can't put it all because they don't look like little girls.
And these young little girls now are smart enough how they can lie about their age and anything to manipulate to get what they want when they want and do certain
what they
things.
think they want.
Right.
Because
they're not educated, not know.
Or what they're looking on TV or in the media or what they're seeing. Because really, let's keep it real. What is being portrayed is sex sells, and sex is cool, and being sexy is this and that. You know, and you know, we all know, I mean, now you start to see the ramifications and the waves that causes. Because, you know, I mean, it's all about what you look like, what you got on, what you can, you know what I mean? So now it's almost as if they wear less and less and everything is more and more revealing. Now you're seeing women that are wearing straight see-through net tops with nipple stickers on. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, keep going.
Or you got your pants where your butt's hanging out and your cracks hanging out and your legs are cut down. The tights now, they got holes in them down the sides and like, or they're see-through and now they're wearing like a panties or a thong on. Now you can see that.
I mean, think about this. You had Lizzo, you know, she may not have the sexiest body in the world.
I don't know we should do this.
But listen, but she was out there. Listen, she went to a basketball game. Listen, she went to a basketball game. Think about this though. She went to a basketball game and she was twerking with her butt out. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
No backlash, nothing. But think about this. If Lizzo can do that, right, and she can be who she is and maintain what she is, what's going to stop any girl who looks better, who has a better body than her, do the same thing? Right. They'll get way more attention than she get. You understand what I'm saying?
It's just crazy now. I mean, because we've talked sidebar also about like OnlyFans and things like that. Everything's over sexualized. Like I couldn't imagine as a kid, you know, back then, well, I'm telling my age, but I remember when cell phones first came out. It was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, right.
You know, but now, you know, you got women that they're not being talked into it by some pornography guy to going into porn. They're personally going on a website and selling sex to the masses, not thinking, we talked about it, not thinking about their future, the fact that this is online, and it's going to be there forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, to get what they wanted to get a few dollars. And a lot of these OnlyFans memberships, from my understanding, what I've heard, because I've never really been on there like that,
He said like that.
Yeah, well, I had to see what all the fuss was about, right? But you know, these, you know, from what I understand, the memberships are rather cheap. What, like $5 or something?
$5,
something
$10,
No,
20, depending on the person.
No, it could actually be $1.99.
Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
depends on the person loading the content.
Right.
Right.
And their
So,
value work, right?
Yeah.
So you're selling your soul, your uterus, or whatever it is on these sites. Not to say that all women that do OnlyFans do that, but come on.
You know what?
For the adult ones.
No. Let's level set.
Okay.
It doesn't matter why you're doing it. It doesn't even matter what you're doing on OnlyFans.
Right.
If you tell somebody you have an OnlyFans account, it's the same as, once again, you're wearing the uniform.
Right.
Doesn't really matter what you're doing. You're wearing the uniform.
Yep. So, hey, I think we're all in agreement, you know, with who's over sexualizing it by and large, right? Obviously, there are nuances, but for the most part, I think.
Well, I just want to cap it off with a little rant. just to finish it, I don't want to come back and have this debate with y'all throwing up anecdotal evidence.
Right.
So all the major designers that y'all know about, I don't care if it's Versace, Savage X Fenty, all of these are either women or homosexuals. Most major designers are women or homosexuals. That's not straight guys asking you to do this. When these kids buying clothes and stuff, if you didn't buy it, the stores wouldn't buy it. AKA Walmart wouldn't be selling tights and halter tops and mid-rib shirts for babies and little girls if somebody wasn't walking in there spending money on it.
True. That part right there.
So we're not, I don't want to keep doing it. And even with this adult content, once again, there was a time in the past where pimps was doing this to young women, and there was when they were being fooled into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
No, they signed up for this. A lot of women right now are choosing OnlyFans as a first choice. It's like, man, this working. Or sugaring, whatever, you know.
Oh, sugar mama, sugar daddy, all that.
Yeah.
Sugar babies, something like that, right?
Right.
You want to be in situationships.
Right.
You're doing this. It's a lot of the stuff that used to be on the back page at Craigslist. There wasn't some overall magical evil pimp. Harvey Weinstein wasn't doing this.
Right.
These are choices that are being made by the other gender. And I just want to say as a man, quit always saying that it's men and men and men and men and men. So you're doing this to yourselves.
Right.
That's the last thing I want to say. You're doing it to yourselves.
And also, if you think we're just blowing smoke in the air, there's a podcast out there in Miami, Fresh and Frick podcast in Miami.
Okay.
They're great, well shown. They have women on their show every night or every other night. They have 2 shows a day and they have after hours. But the long story short, what I'm saying that they have multiple women on the show every night, ages between 18 all up to 30 plus, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these women are on this podcast. They talk about XYZ, relationship and single, whatever. A lot of them got OnlyFans account. They act like OnlyFans account is like, yeah, I have OnlyFans account, gets me subscribers, blah, 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 blah. Like, they're selling, like I think Chris said this, Chris Biggie said, you selling your body for what though, right?
Yeah.
You selling your soul for what? Because now, once OnlyFans is now, once the adult section is removed from OnlyFans account, now what you gonna do?
Which is coming.
So what you gonna do now? You gonna go from doing soft porn, whatever, to real porn now? Because you know what I'm saying? Like,
hoping another site comes out.
Wait, soft. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Some of them OnlyFans have blurred that line.
Right.
Okay, so what I'm saying, so now you'll be full-fledged. Because before it, let's say they were having sex on OnlyFans. They're having sex with people that they know. Now they will go full-fledged and be in the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
And now this time it's not a man pimping you, you pimping yourself.
Yeah, because I'm serious. I no longer believe in the benefit of the doubt. I've realized that giving people the benefit of the doubt allows them to, unless you know that they're going to be honest with you at one point in the future, they're going to abuse that benefit of the doubt.
Facts.
Right.
And I don't give it to them. If you're on OnlyFans, once again, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and looks like a duck, it's a duck.
Not a bird, a duck.
Just saying, you know what I'm saying? So don't be like, I'm on OnlyFans, but I have a knitting show. No, you'd probably be on Pinterest if you had a knitting show.
Ooh, facts. All right, well, Cusby, anything you want to say before we close this out here, sir?
No, thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Chop Team. I'm your host, twinsinc with
Seth the Dark Child.
Tune in. This is every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, live recording on YouTube. We had a little technical difficulties. That's why this video is not live, but you understand. We'll be back. So follow us on IG, YouTube, Twitter, The Chop Team.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.